Welcome back to the Ocean Photographer of the Year 2022. My name's Lizzie Daly. Nane Steinhoff joins me once again for episode 5 of this Winners Week. Now, if you missed any of this week's winners or finalists, everything you need to catch up on can be found on the Ocean Photographer of the Year Instagram channel or on the Oceanographic magazine website, details for which are of course now on screen. Today we're standing alongside a beautiful crystal clear estuary which feeds from the little lagoon out to the ocean, and all along it you have this critical, stunning mangrove habitat. It's absolutely beautiful. And we're here of course to announce the Ocean Portfolio Award. So Nane, tell me what sets this award apart from the rest. It's quite a big category, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a really special one. It's definitely one of my favourites. So for every other category we look for one single image that tells a story, and for this one we ask the photographers to submit a total of 10 images, so you can see the entire breadth of work. So within that portfolio, the judges are looking for that sense of conservation, a focus on one species or one ecosystem, an underlying theme.
I guess this category is really exciting because you get that opportunity to look at the photographer on the whole, all their work, the diversity of work, the bigger picture in terms of storytelling. So let's take a look at the runners-up. In third place is Jake Wilton with his beautiful images taken in Western Australia, actually up in the Ningaloo Reef. So talk us through some of these stunning shots.
Yeah, his images just show the beauty of the Ningaloo Reef, the diversity of the species living there. We've got images from tiger sharks, from whale sharks, from the coral reef there. It's pretty special, and the judges, I think, they loved the vibrancy of all his images, the colours. What he said about his portfolio is that he really tries to inspire people to protect the Ningaloo Reef with his images.
He really captures the emotion of the place. So congratulations to you, Jake. In second place is Martin Broen. Nane, we know Martin's work very well, but this gives us an opportunity to look at all his work. So tell us more about why he's a winner.
Yeah, I think the judges really loved that he shows the mysterious side of underwater photography. There's one image that I can think of now is the frogfish fishing with his little lure on top of the head. I think I've never seen anything like it. In his portfolio he focuses on shipwrecks, on caves, and he manages to do that beautifully with the choice of lighting, and that's really special. Yeah, Sean Heinrichs, one of our judges, I think he summed it up quite perfectly. He said Martin is an artist, and you have this sense of magic below the waterline that he portrays really nicely.
Martin's really does stand out for that diversity, the kind of application of a great eye, use of light and everything else in between. So congratulations to you, Martin. But the winner of the Ocean Portfolio Award 2022 goes to Matty Smith with this stunning range of work and brilliant, breathtaking photographs. These are fantastic.
Beautiful images, yeah, full of colour. That's the main thing that stood out as well, the vibrancy of the images. He really tells a story with every single image, which has a focus on a certain species.
But he manages somehow to, focus on a species but tell us a completely different story every time, and he delivers on that.
I think a great example here is the one of a cuttlefish. So we've seen giant cuttlefish aggregation images before, but I've never seen one with the ink around the cuttlefish, so I think that's really special.
It's an incredible winner for this year's Ocean Portfolio Award. We caught up with Matty to tell us more about this fantastic portfolio.
My love of the ocean started from a very, very young age, as far back as I can remember, just from holidays going to the sea with my parents. From that early age of being in love with the ocean, that obviously as I grew older, and that's when I really got into the surfing side of things, and that's when I started picking up cameras. And obviously if I was going to point a camera at anything, it was going to be the ocean. The important part for me is the picture needs to tell a story in an aesthetically pleasing manner, whether it's a connection between the viewer and the animal, or whether it's a strong behavioural connection. If you can bring those stories to people and educate them and generate a love for what we have, then that's got to be a positive. Out of the portfolio of images, I've probably got a few favourites, a few standouts that I personally like the most, and the giant cuttlefish one is definitely one of those. That was taken during the giant cuttlefish aggregation down in South Australia. I was actually photographing 2 other large male cuttlefish that were trying to court a female. And a fight broke out there where the female bolted and the 2 males were just rolling around violently together, and then both started inking and trying to pull each other apart, basically. And they kind of rolled away out of scene and vanished, and it just left this one lone male that was trying to creep up on the female while all this was going on. And he was just left there in the aftermath of the battle, nicely framed by the ink of the other 2 angry males that had left the scene, and he's still there in his full show-off mating colours, which really looks great against the black. So that was a unique moment that's quite hard to capture, I suppose. I was in the right place at the right time. Competitions like this encourage people to go out and take photographs. It gives people a purpose to make images. So a byproduct of these competitions existing is more and more photographers are getting out there, and more ocean photographs are getting taken, and that's only a good thing, because that brings the ocean into the forefront of people's imagination. It gets the ocean message out there of what sort of beauty we've got lying under the waves.
Oh, so fantastic to hear from Matty there, isn't it?
Yeah, what a beautiful portfolio. Matty has actually won 2nd place last year in this category. So he's done 1 better this year, and what an immense talent he is.
Yes, stunning body of work there. So congratulations to Matty Smith, 2022's Ocean Portfolio Photographer of the Year. If you'd like to take a closer look at all of today's finalists, including Matty's work or any of this week's finalists, you can of course do so on the OPY website. We're back again tomorrow with another double bill, where we'll be presenting the awards for the Young Ocean Photographer of the Year and a brand new award, the Human Connection Award. That's 6 p.m. UK time on IGTV. We'll see you then.